All right. So this is the Georgia state law for repossession. And what you're going to do now is evaluate what your state law is saying. Now, right here, I'm seeing a few things, right? I'm seeing a few things, right? Yo, y'all see how this whiteboard is cool? Yo, y'all see how this board is cool? Oh. So the first thing the state of Georgia says is when any motor vehicle. So what I'm doing now, I'm breaking the state law into steps. And this is how you're going to be doing it for your clients, right? So that's number one, right? That's number one. What's the first thing? When any motor vehicle has been repossessed or after default in accordance with Part 6 of Article 9. Part 6 of Article 9. Where did we see Part 6 of Article 9? Well, guess what? We were just, where is it? Part 6, Article 9, we just had that on the drive. There we go. That's a federal law, UCC 9-6, right? So this is what the law is talking about. It's talking about the UCC 9-601 right here. So when you see this over here, Part 6 of Article 9, it's speaking to this. That's the federal law, guys. So I'll be telling you, yo, I'll be on point. So the first thing we want to know, when any motor vehicle has been repossessed after default in accordance with Part 6 of Article 9 of Title 11, the seller or holder shall not be entitled to any recovery of a deficiency against the buyer unless. So we know, let me take a drink real quick, guys. So we know that they cannot collect. They cannot collect unless they do this, right? The law says it. I'm not making it up. Look right here. Where's my finger? The law says it right here. Now, the law says within 10 days, so we know that 10 days. 10 days. Something needs to happen in 10 days. What needs to happen in 10 days? Unless within 10 days after the repossession, he or she forwards by registered mail or certified mail or statutory overnight to the delivery address of the buyer shown on the contract or later designated by the buyer a notice. So within 10 days, right? So within 10 days, they must send a notice to the buyer. They must send it certified mail, certified. They must send it, what else is there? They must send it certified mail, registered mail, or statutory overnight, right? Statutory overnight. They must send it to the address on the contract, or that is later designated by the buyer, a notice of the seller's or holder's intention to pursue a deficiency claim. So they must send a notice stating that they are going to pursue a deficiency claim. That's the first thing they must do within 10 days. So guys, if they sent it on the 11th day, did they did they do what the law required? The law says 10 days, within 10 days. What if they send it on the 11th day? Do they have a right to collect if they send this notice on the 11th day? or if the consumer got it on the 11th day. Nope, you are right. It is a violation. So guys, do you see how I pick apart these laws to make the steps? Like, does everybody see what I'm doing and how you pick apart the law to get the steps of what must be done on a state level? All right, I'm gonna do one more, then I'm gonna move on to something else. Because this repo, it's a whole masterclass by itself. We'll be here all night if I do it. Now, the next thing is, so we were right here, right? Deficiency claim against the buyer. The notice shall also advise the buyer of his or her rights. So the second thing we know is that the notice, Notice, right? The notice must inform the buyer of his rights. So what if they never send out this notice and the buyer had no idea what his or her rights were? Are they in compliance with the repossession law? All right. So they must send the buyer and inform the buyer of the buyer's rights to redemption. I missed that part, redemption. And as you break that state law apart, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you come up with the state steps for repossessions. So let me show you all another thing. So now, how many cars got repossessed in 2022? Yo, is anybody seeing this? Yo, can everybody see 1.2 million people that got repossessed last year? Am I the only one seeing this? Is everybody seeing the screen? 1.2 million people in 2022, 1.68 million in 2029. Guys, if you charge $750 and you do 20 repossessions per month, how much is that? Please, somebody do the math. Y'all know I only got a high school diploma. How much is that? 15,000. 15,000, right? Multiplied by 12. Multiplied at 15,000 by 12. How much we got? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. 180. 180. So we have 300. So look at this. So if you do repo, if you specialize in repo and bankruptcy, $750, $2,500. Right? This gave you a net annual income of what? 300,000? 300K. And this one is 180,000. Add 300,000 plus 180,000. I think this is equal to what? 4. We're in here right in a 7. I don't know what type of 4 that was. That was no regular 4. So we're at what? 400 and $80,000 deleting repossession and bankruptcy. Guys, you're making $500,000 a year doing repossessions and bankruptcy. Repossession and bankruptcy. And I just gave you guys the blueprint for repossession.